This is the belief testing cycle for 2026. I'm going to quickly overview all 4 testings and then I'll break them down so you can see what they are. Eagles are going to be doing jab, cross, hook, hook, followed by high block, knife hand strike in place, followed by pickup, self-defense, followed by their nunchucks, VIZ, finished by side kick, board break. The beginners are going to be doing warrior combo 3, followed by high block and knife hand strike in motion, followed by wrist grab self-defenses, followed by nunchucks, V-strike, wrist roll, and helicopter, finished with board break with side kick. Advanced students are doing section 2 of the eagle form, self-defense against front choke. Then they're going to be doing their board break, which will be reverse side kick. Then they'll be doing their 9 double nunchuck drills, and they're finished with 3 one-minute rounds of sparring. Black belts are doing warrior combos 13 and 14. Then they'll go into eagle form sections 3 and 4 plus their creative portion. Following that, they'll go into their ground fighting, 1 3-minute round. Their board break is axe kick, and then they'll finish with 3 one-minute rounds of traditional sparring. This is the Eagles curriculum for 2026 in belief. They have 5 parts. First is jab, cross, hook, hook. Jab, cross, hook, hook. Jab is always the front side. Jab, cross, hook, hook. If they're opposite, just switch their feet over and have them start with the other hand. After that, they're going traditional techniques. They do theirs in place. Strong middle stance. Hands by your side. We're doing high blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. And also knife hand strikes. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Following that, they're doing their self-defense. We're going to be grabbing them around the shirt or under the armpits. Like we're going to pick them up. They're going to do everything they can to stop us. The self-defense we're working on is using the fingertips, eyes, palms, nose, knuckles, neck, palms again, ears, and then we're going to pull our elbows in, use the top of our shin or the top of our foot for a groin kick. Following that, they're going to their nunchucks. They have 3 shapes. They have the VIZ. The V has them going to the thigh, opposite shoulder, thigh, rotating up. The I has them going under the armpit, rotating up. And the Z has them going across the shoulder, to the hip, to the other hip, back to the shoulder. Now, just like our combinations, if they're right side or left side of you, just switch hands. They can do whichever hand is more appropriate for them. At the end, they'll do side kick board break. Their body is supposed to stay sideways as they turn and keep their foot sideways as they break through the board. The goal, of course, is to break it in 1 hit. This is the Beginner Belief 2026 curriculum. The beginners have 5 parts. They're starting with cross, hook, cross. So they'll have their strong leg behind them. Cross, hook, cross. The cross is always the hand that's the power hand, the rear side. Cross, hook, cross. If your student is left-sided, they just have them switch. If I'm right-sided, so my right leg is back, you make whatever adjustment necessary. The second part of testing is going to be your traditional techniques. You have high blocks and knife hand strikes. Your goal is to do them not just stationary, but also in motion. So we're going to have our toes all pointing the same way. We're going to do the high blocks first. We're starting with our left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're moving into what are called front stances. 1, 2, and going backwards, 3, 4. Then we're going into our knife hand strikes, same idea, starting with the left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are in middle stances. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready, sir. Following that, we go to the self-defense. They're doing wrist grab defense. There's 3 kinds. So first is same side. Opponent grabs same side of the wrist. I grab my own hand, pull away. We have cross grab. Opponent crosses over, grabs the opposite side. I'm going to take my hand. I'm hitting their thumb and ripping my hand away at the same moment like a low block. And the final one is 2 hands. They use 2 hands on one. Doesn't matter which one. I reach over the top, grab my hand. We want what we call a gable grip, right? I want to make sure I'm making knife hands and grabbing tight. I don't want to interlace fingers. Thumb out's okay, but it's really best if we keep our thumbs tight to our hands the whole time and pull straight up. That's true when we're pulling sideways, same gable grip. And then the low block doesn't have a grip, it's just an impact. Then after that, they're going to go into their nunchucks. They have 3 motions. The first one is going to be their V-strike. They're in a middle stance. They go down, over, down, rotate up. The wrist roll touches the hip, rotates around the hand, back around the hand, touches, rolls up. So it's touch, around the hand, touch, up. I have a video of this on the basic nunchuck techniques. You can go see that video if you want a little more information than just that. And then after that, we have our helicopter, power side behind you. It goes around the head and then finishes with the triangle strike. Hip, hip, rotate up. If you look at basic nunchuck shapes, that video, same video. The same video that has the wrist rolls and the V strikes also has the helicopter, so you'll have all the information you need. And then they're finishing with side kick. We want to make sure that their bottom foot, the one that's on the ground, is pivoting away from what they want to hit. Their knee comes up and they're using their heel to drive all the way out through their target. The goal should be that my bottom foot drives at the same time I pivot this bottom foot. That's everything that needs to be on the test. This is the advanced testing curriculum for Belief 2026. The videos of this are already up in pieces, but this is just putting it all together so that you can have one video, one resource for everything you need. The advanced curriculum starts with section 2 of the Eagle Form. They're going to breathe in, breathe out. Eagle Form, sir. Okay, they're starting with using their right hand. They're going to step back with their left leg in a forearm block. Left punch, left punch. Feet are even, left front kick. Feet are together, right round kick. Feet are together, step back, side kick. Feet are together, step back, right knife hand strike. Adjust your feet, left elbow in a right front stance. Aya. The yell is on the last technique. You have to make sure you yell in order for that move to count. After that, they'll go into the self-defense. 2-hand choke from the front. We're going to have someone use 2 hands reaching to the neck. Doesn't matter which arm you use. You come up, turn your belly button all the way over, and then sideways elbow towards the jaw or the nose. Of course, we're going to stay safe. Talk to your partner about the appropriate intensity level. Level 1 would be hands on the shoulders. Level 2 on the sides of the neck. Level 3 is thumbs into the trachea, putting pressure. Remember that we only do this high level of intensity with our partner's consent. We've got to be on the same page so we stay safe. After your self-defense, the next part of your testing is going to be your nunchucks. You're going to be doing double nunchuck drills. So you're going to have 2 nunchucks here. There are 9 drills. There's a lot of them. I'll cover the basics of them. Drill 1 is down, rotate up 3 times. 2 is parallel, armpit, rotate up. That'll be 3 times. Next up, number 3, down, side, down, rotate up. Number 4, down, in, out, up, down, in, up. 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7, 1, 2, 3, 8, 1, 2, 3, and then you just do it again. And then number 9 is where I do a triangle with one hand and then circle with the other hand. So this left hand where I'm stepping is going to go over my head every time. Only one hand goes over the head. The other hand is going to keep going to the shoulder, which means that you have one hand always touching your shoulder and the other hand never touches the shoulder. Like I said, I have a full breakdown of these already on the channel, so if you want the 9 nunchuck drills, I recommend you go to that video. It spends a lot more time on it, both fast and slow, so if you really want a great breakdown, that's the place to be. Next up, you're going to have your board break. Your board break's a reverse side kick. So the goal is that in my fighting stance, my power leg is back. I'm going to turn away from the target, shrugging my shoulder and throwing my other foot back behind me. The goal when I turn is that I want to lift my knee too early. I should almost feel like I'm scraping across the ground, sliding across the floor to target. It'll save me time and put my energy in the right place where it belongs, in the bad guy. Well, in this case, the board that we're breaking. Turn, all the way back. To finish off, we have 3 one-minute rounds of sparring. Punches and kicks to the torso, kicks to the head. There is no punching in the head and there's no attacks to the legs for our traditional sparring. This is the curriculum for the black belts in Belief 2026. Black belts are testing in 5 parts. They're starting with warrior combo 13 and 14. That's going to be a lead, check, cross, hook, and it's a through round kick. Not like a snapping round kick like in Taekwondo or karate, but a Muay Thai round kick coming all the way through. Want to make sure your knee comes past your target. You don't want to flick and turn. It's not going to look good. 14 is the opposite. Check, hook, cross, feet switch, turning, boom, all the way through and fixing my feet. A better breakdown is already up on the Warrior Combo videos. If you want to spend some more time on that, go check out those videos. Next up, they're doing sections 3 and 4 of the Eagle Form plus their creative portion. As black belt students, if you don't know 3 and 4 by now, I don't know what you're doing. However, the videos are up, so if you need to study, go on there. And the creative portion, remember, is 10 moves for first degree black belts, 5 forward, 5 back. And then second degree is 8 forward, 7 back, it's 15 moves. And third degree is an over is 10 forward, 10 back. You yell on every 5th move. So no matter what rank you are, every time you hit a 5th move, 5, 10, 15, whatever, you have to yell on that particular technique. It's creative, so you get to make the techniques whatever you want. Just make sure the yells are on every 5 and you're finishing at the appropriate point depending on your belt level. Cool. After that, part number 3 is going to be your ground fighting. You're going to get 1 3-minute rounds. We're looking this cycle to start from a standing position. We've been talking a little bit more about keeping our feet, keeping our posture, talking about some body lock takedowns, talking about some options for arm drags, getting behind people. We want to see some of that implementation now at this testing. Your board break is going to be axe kick, getting our knee up. We want to make sure that our toes flex, so they pull up as we go up, and then they come down as we come down. Elbows are in, down. On the breaking the board on the way through the board, my bottom of my heel is making primary contact. And then we finish with 3 1-minute rounds of sparring, same as the advanced students. Again, punches and kicks to the torso, kicks to the head. If I didn't say it, don't do it.